Yo, whippersnappers. Good morning. Good morning. If you're awake, God bless you to be awake. Um, be grateful for that. Very grateful. Um, I just want to say to anybody who, and I'm going to try not to make this too long, but anybody who kind of wasn't taught how to have a healthy sense of self, which I don't think my sister brought this to my attention. You don't really know any of it until you have a relationship with God in the first place. But with that being said, making that your starting point. First, having that relationship with Jesus, so you can have a healthy sense of self or where you should be, and everything else kind of arms or panders out, you know. But we have to not be so hard on ourselves, you know, give ourselves mercy. Yeah, don't set these super high expectations for yourself that you know you can't meet. You know, the Lord meets you where you're at, not where you're going to be. He's going to make you the person you're going to be. So, you know, enjoy the ride, because it's fun. You know, it can be frustrating, the ins and outs and all the downs and ups and downs, all the tossy-turnies. It can be aggravating, but this life would be boring if we didn't have some type of friction, you know. But yeah, you know, clap for yourself. Don't wait on anybody else to do it. You may never hear it. And do what is right, even if nobody sees, you know. Do the right thing. Have some integrity, you know, doing the right thing, whether you're rewarded for it or not. Yeah. Give yourself mercy, you know. Get a journal too. Journaling is really good for allowing yourself to process a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts. Sitting there, I've gotten so far with my thoughts because I honestly, well, first again it's God. Secondly, you know, writing down certain things and then, like, thoughts, being curious like a kid, you know, being curious instead of judgmental with yourself, because we really had this thing, especially if you weren't raised with a healthy sense of self, you kind of bully yourself. You allow, you know, you're already, you know, deal with so many bullies coming up in sorts of ways through society, and then that voice has a way of weaving itself inside your head, so your critical voice in your head is like beating you up, and you have goals for yourself, and you keep being, would you listen to that person? I know I would. And now that I take and look at it from that perspective, no, that's a tyrant. I'm not gonna change because that person wants me to. You know, they're trying to make you change out of fear. So thinking about it like that, I would change under somebody who was loving. So I'm gonna be loving to myself. And I suggest you do the same. You know, if there's certain things you want to see, be patient with yourself. You don't have to be perfect. Just try. But I'm not gonna make this long. Y'all have a beautiful day.